Before Genesis, the snake as a symbol was sacred and it belonged to women. In Sumerian mythology, thousands of years before the Bible was even written, the serpent lived in the sacred tree. It was coiled around it guarded it. It was the keeper of wisdom. The goddess Inanna stood at that tree, and the snake was her ally. In Babylon, the great primordial serpent was the mother of creation. She was the deep water. She was the generative void. Everything came from her body. Across ancient Egypt, the cobra goddess, Wadjet, was the protector of life itself. Snake priestesses carried her power, and in Minoan Crete, around 1600 BCE, they found her arms raised, snakes in both hands, not afraid, in communion. The snake and the woman were not enemies, they were a pair. The woman who received the serpent's wisdom was the oracle, the seer, the one with access to what others couldn't perceive. And then comes Genesis, the same garden, the same tree, the same woman, the same snake. Every single element was borrowed from the matriarchal traditions that came thousands of years before it, before the Bible. But this is what the Abrahamic religions did. They didn't arrive with their own sacred imagery. They arrived with the imagery that already existed. The goddess, the earth, the serpent, the woman, and then they flipped it. They rebranded it. They installed a completely different meaning into the symbols that weren't even theirs to begin with. The snake went from sacred symbol to evil. The woman went from oracle to origin of sin. The earth went from the body of the mother to a resource to be subdued and extracted. This is just one example, but it's one of the most revealing ones because they kept the pictures, they kept the imagery, they just changed the story. So now most people, when they see a woman with a snake, feel a shadow of evil. And they have no idea that they're feeling the ghost of something that was once considered the most sacred thing on earth. That's a patriarchal takeover of an origin story that has always belonged to women.